One of the items on the agenda is an approval of some recommended art pieces.
Watching and listening to the arts commissioners giggle and laugh during their discussion regarding the statue of the raised clenched fist, it is very evident that the goal of erecting this particular statue is to create controversy within our community. During this discussion, one commissioner even says, "Then there you go, it's just the way life is." This was in response to someone saying, "It's controversial." Does that sound like an arts commission whose goal and vision is to build a collection of art that defines the community of Coeur d'Alene? No. It sounds like a commission that wants to use a well-known symbol of communism, socialism, rebellion, and violent revolution in order to create division in our city. Is the mayor of Coeur d'Alene and the city council going to allow the Arts Commission to use their power to purposely create controversy and division within our community, or are you going to make the correct decision that is representative of unity and a reflection of the citizens that live in this community that you represent?
This is a wonderful place. Let's keep it that way. No fist, please.
It is despicable to me that in America, United States of America, you would want to erect that monument. I don't want it. I'm here to protest it. And as a mayor, you should be ashamed of yourself, all of you, if you want this in this county.
It's time we recognize the clenched fist for what it stands for. Communism, which is responsible for the enslavement and deaths of millions of people around the world. And I urge the City Council to reject the recommendations of the Art Commission.
The fist does not represent the values of the majority of Kootenai County.
I urge you not to place that statue here in Coeur d'Alene.
I hope that you reject this deranged public display and replace those on the Arts Commission who wish to foist this ugly, violent symbolism on Coeur d'Alene.
When I was in Portland last week, this was the flag that was flying there. It's a flag, a Black Lives Matter with a fist. We are not Portland.
If you choose not to accept it, that's fine. I just really hope you're doing it for the right reasons and not just because a group of vocal malcontents have arrived to town and are trying to impose their beliefs on a community that has been here far longer than they have.
Really? The majority of the free world disagrees with you.
I want to see the Arts Council here. I'm proud of what I got. Now, where's the Arts Council? They're so proud of this.
I just ask, as someone in this community that loves our community, that loves art, that we just find something else instead of this structure.
I just don't know what's going on here. This is the second time a communist symbol has come before our city. The first time was the hammer and sickle, and that was removed because of how divisive it was. I've said previously, if you want to lessen the divisiveness that we're experiencing in our city, part of that responsibility falls on you.
Don't disrespect the veterans who stood up and fought for all of us so we could sit on our comfortable asses here and even have this conversation.
This piece of art spews hate. Shame on this art commission for even bringing this piece to be voted on. Bev Moss said it could be a controversial piece, and Jennifer Drake agreed, but she didn't care. She laughed and said that some people will complain, but oh well. The commission unanimously approved this piece because I believe they are intimidated by her.
It was in 2019 that this communist symbol was up, and I know about communism, I was there. And this art commission, I told them when they put up that communist symbol, they all should have resigned because they don't know about art. I grant you that art is in the eyes of the beholder, but what they're putting up is mainly sculptures all over the city. Now you've spent $80,000 on that piece of junk overlooking the 4th Street parking garage. This art commission is not thinking out of the box. All they're doing is spending our money on sculpture things. You're approving what the unintelligent art commission is, and they don't even know the basic art history that I'm talking about, and as I say, we ought to have good art.
I assume there are adults on the commission. I assume that. I'm not so sure. Correct this issue. You have the authority and the power to do that. Correct this and make this right for our city.
When you have something like this that touches a sensitive area, like the one lady mentioned early on, we wouldn't have a picture of the Nazi salute or a statue of that unless it was part of a collection and had a narrative and a history behind it. This doesn't. I think it's a trigger piece. I think that's why it was selected, and I don't want to put it in the community because I don't think it's welcoming.
Tonight, I heard words I haven't heard, or maybe I choose not to hear them. The disrespect and divisiveness, and it just division in our community. I guess it's been going on, and I live in a happy place or something. But I think we're on the right track to. That doesn't fit the model here. It just doesn't. Why would we want to stir the pot if we didn't have to? I'm going to support this without the doodah hand thing.
Clerk, take the roll, please.
Dugan.
Yes.
English.
No.
Wood.
Yes.
Evans.
Yes.
Miller.
Aye.
McEvers.
Yes.
Motion carries.